What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Travis representing Night Vision. I'm here at the Daily Dose while I'm watching these pieces of art being unraveled here live in front of my eyes. Charleston, this is Graffiti. We got the artwork here, yo. But anyway, I'm gonna get into one of the interviews of one of the artists who's gonna be featured at the up and coming 80's party at the Music Farm. Return of the 80's, baby, the Graffiti edition, April 10th. Y'all remember the last one? They only gonna get better and better and better. But anyway, I'm here with the artist Ishmael. About to ask him a couple questions so y'all can get a chance to know the man behind the art, as I know the man who's a great friend of mine. But anyway, let's Ishmael tell y'all a little bit something about himself. What's up, Ish?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. So go ahead and tell them a little bit something about yourself. Where you from? Kind of how you ended up here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Well, I've lived all over the Southeast. Originally born in Spain, raised in Florida, moved around strange little country towns all over the South. So I represent the South. What's up, South?
That's what's up. The South killing it right now. And people don't understand. A lot of creative people down here in the South. But getting into this, it's got handed one of the 24x36 canvases with the brick wall backdrop. It's gonna be sick. I don't know what he's gonna do to it, but we're gonna ask a couple questions to kind of get an idea of where he's coming from with his artwork. So, since it's an 80's party coming up, I know what I was doing in the 80's, getting busy, you know what I'm saying, partying, dancing, trying to be Michael Jackson. What were you doing in the 80's at the time?
Well, I guess I started painting in 1985 was my first piece, and I painted it on a school to impress a girl. Seems like we're always trying to do. But in the 80's, I was definitely skateboarding and painting graffiti and stealing lumber from construction sites so we could build ramps. And so skateboarding, I think, and graffiti have always kind of gone together as expression. But I'm definitely an 80's child, as you can see in my work. That's what's up. That's what I was doing in the 80's, painting and skateboarding.
That's what's up.
A little bit of breakdancing too, but I was never any good.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, little skating, little breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? That was back then when we had that. People don't remember the plastic stuff that your aunt used to have in the house as a carpet that used to come from the front door and somehow ended up everywhere. Perfect breakdance match, yo. But anyway, what are some of the influence that influenced you in the 80's at the time? And if you could reiterate on that and kind of tell people what influences you now also as an artist.
Well, I definitely was influenced by the Miami style. The first place I saw graffiti was in Miami. Taking the Metro bus to the Midway Mall off Flagler. Driving down on the bus, I'd just keep my eyes out for any graffiti, not really understanding what it was. It was definitely East Coast influence. I guess New York influenced Miami, and then Miami influenced themselves by creating these strange little bright colors, pastels, real Miami looking. So my style is definitely Florida, New York, East Coast. That is, yeah.
That's what's up. So everybody got their favorite kind of paint or whatever mediums they like to use. Some people can use anything. I'm saying, what are some of the mediums you like to use when you're getting down on your artwork?
Well, right now I'm feeling spray paint. I miss it so much. I've been doing a lot of art shows with canvases, using acrylics and using fire to burn my canvases, but I'm kind of going back to the root of the true love that I've always had, graffiti. I've been doing it for 25 years. And I probably see myself 80 years old still scrawling on some kind of soapbox somewhere, somehow.
Hell yeah.
So right now it's definitely spray paint. I'm doing a little bit of silk screening as well, using ink. Yeah.
He'll be 80 and I'll be a little bit younger, but still old as hell with him doing crazy stuff. We're towards us kids. We're not growing up here. But anyway, when people see your artwork or see your visual art, to see your graffiti art, to see anything from you, what do you want them to kind of feel when they first set eyes on it?
Well, I definitely write Ishmael after the book, Daniel Quinn's book, Ishmael. I want to influence the public with the name and read the book. I believe the book is very important for us, you know, all people to read. It'll open up your eyes and make you create and make you be inventive. I think in our days and times that we're living, we need to look to a more conscious level of living. So my graffiti is definitely eco-conscious, tree-hugging graffiti.
That's what's up. So if you had any place that you could paint like, and not getting in no trouble. I mean, there's any place that you could this paint and no people gonna see it, what would be that place? Now, we're not saying we're gonna paint there, but we're saying that if we're given that chance.
Well, one thing's for sure, I think that art needs to definitely be on the street. That's the next place, you know, out of the galleries and in the street for the public is very important to me. I think it is the future of, you know, if you're doing art, you need to do a little bit of street stuff because it just reaches so much more of a public and makes it's much more entertaining in our everyday lives to be able to ride around and see strange things that people are painting. So I think it's street side is what I believe is where I'd love to see more work and my work.
But that's what's up. We're here with your artist Ishmael. I know what I'm doing April 10th. Ish, why don't you tell these people what you doing April 10th?
Oh, I'm definitely going to be at the return of the 80's Babies, April 10th. Everybody come out. It's going to be a great party. Travis has very interesting parties. I've seen him one time, he had 2 people cutting hair on stage and everybody was bouncing. The place was live, so everybody come out. Hope to see you there.
Oh yeah, we're going to have the barbers out there again, but y'all heard the man. Y'all come out and see the artwork. Peace.